Sometimes it's useful to insert multimedia into your presentation. This might include pictures, videos, and/or sound. Let's say, for example, we wanted to insert a picture on slide 1. Now you can insert a picture by going to the Insert tab in the ribbon, and you have the option of inserting a picture or an online picture. If you insert a picture, it assumes that you've taken a photo or you've acquired a picture and you have it stored somewhere and you want to insert it into your presentation. Now I don't have any pictures of money, so I'm going to use the online pictures to find a picture concerning money. So I'll click the online pictures. I'll then type a keyword like money and I'll press enter. Any pictures concerning money then present themselves. I can choose the type of pictures I want to see. They might be just photographs, or I might just want to see just clip art, or I might want to see line drawings, or I may even want to see an animated GIF, which is actually a small little picture that moves. I don't want to see Creative Commons only, I want to see all pictures. And so here's some animated GIFs here. Let's say I want to start by inserting just a photograph. And I might choose this one, for example. So I'll tick it and I'll click Insert. And here's my picture here, my online picture. I'd like to resize the picture, and I could do so by using the height and width options to the right of the Picture Tools Format tab in the ribbon. Or I could simply just grab the two-headed arrow and drag towards the center of the picture and resize it this way. I might also move this placeholder up and move the subtitle. And so I can move things around so they're sitting nice and succinctly with each other. And there's my picture. Now under the Picture Tools Format tab, there's a variety of things I can do. For example, I could correct the picture in terms of sharpness, brightness, and contrast. If I go to Corrections, there's a variety of options, and I'll just choose this one on the far right, which makes it as sharp as possible. I could then go to Color, and I could choose a color to apply to this picture, and I just roll over it to get a live preview. So I'm going to just choose perhaps this option here, and that'll change the color of my picture. I can also employ artistic effects if I like, so I just have a look at the various artistic effects and see if they are going to help me in any way. So I might decide to apply this one here. And it sort of gives me, oops, I'll go back in. I'm wanting this one here actually. Gives me a sort of a line pencil interpretation of a money tree. I can also compress the picture so that it's not too large and making my presentation file too large. So I can compress the picture, and I'll use the default resolution. Actually, I might use print, 220 points per inch, or actually high definition, and I'll choose OK, and that compresses that picture. I can also apply a picture style just by rolling over these various options and having a look at what they would do to my picture, in the hope that they'll enhance it, and I might choose this picture style. I can also add my own styles by going to Picture Effects and applying my own shadow, applying my own reflection, and even applying my own glow or soft edging, and even beveled or 3D rotation. So all sorts of picture effects can be applied by yourself. I can even apply a picture border of my own, and if I need to, I can even change the picture and swap it out with a different picture. If I completely need to put the picture back to how it was, I'll reset the picture or reset the picture and its size. But I'm going to go undo because I'm quite happy with my picture. So you can insert pictures that you have on file, simply going Insert, Picture, and choosing a picture that you've got. And if you do choose a picture, let me just find one for example, you have the option to insert the picture or insert a link to that picture, or insert the picture and a link to that picture. The link is actually going to save the size of the PowerPoint presentation file, but it assumes that that file doesn't move, otherwise that link will be broken. So I tend to just insert pictures rather than link to pictures. Now besides inserting pictures, you also can insert, say, videos. And for this I'm going to create a new slide, and I might make it title only, and how to make money on video. Now what we've got here on the Insert tab is a video button, and we can either insert a video that I've created or acquired, or I can actually insert an online video. If I go to insert an online video, the choices I've got are the cloud, YouTube, or I might have some code that I want to embed. But I'm just going to search YouTube for any videos on money. And here they are here. So I might just choose this particular 10 ways to make money video, and I'll click insert. This immediately appears, and I can actually increase the size of it if I wish, and center it on the page, and I'll save my presentation file. Now when I click on this video, I can go to Video Tools, Playback, and these are the playback options. Really, I don't have a lot of options because it's not my video to alter to a certain level. So I'm going to click the start, and I want it to start on click, so that they'll click it if they want to actually watch the video. So you change the start to on click, and then I'm actually going to go into slideshow view. When I go to watch the slideshow, all I have to do is rest my mouse on the video, and when I click it,
10 easiest ways to make quick money. Number 10, surveys. Yes, you can make money from completing surveys online, but just know that you'll never be able to pay your rent with this type of money. Besides the super rare...
When I want to stop, I'll just click and press escape, and I'll go back to see my PowerPoint presentation. If I want to insert sound with regards to money, I might just click perhaps on this slide here, and then I'll just go to insert in the ribbon, and I'll choose the option audio. Again, if I have audio, I can actually insert audio on my PC, or I could actually record audio. So I might just click actually on this slide, and I'll record audio. I'll give it a name, options, and I'll click OK. I can't actually click OK because I'm already recording audio for this video that I'm creating, so I can't record two audios. But you can see quite simply that you could click OK and you could start recording your voice, and therefore you could actually insert sound into this slide so that if they wanted to listen to the options being read to them, they could do instead of reading them. So I'll go cancel. If I went to audio and chose audio on my PC, then I would actually look for a particular sound. So let me just give you an example. So I might choose this audio, for example, and I'll insert it. This immediately appears as so, and I can move it easily as well, and maybe place it up here. What I can do with audio and with video, I get these sort of playback tools. For example, I can fade it in instead of jarringly being introduced to a sound or jarringly introduced to a video. I can fade it in just for, say, 1 second. And I could also fade it out for 1 second, so it didn't come to an abrupt stop and it didn't come to an abrupt start. I can also make it that the volume is high or medium when it's playing. And I can also play it across slides or not, and I could hide this particular symbol while it's showing, and I could tell it to loop until stopped, so the music will continue to loop and replay until the person pressed escape. I could play it in the background quite happily. So I might play it across slides, and I might loop until continuously, and I won't hide it because I actually want to be able to click it. You can also trim audio, and that is, you can say that you want part of it trimmed off the front and you want part of it trimmed off the end. So you may actually trim the beginning and the end of a video or an audio file, and you can always play it to see how it sounds. But I'm just demonstrating, so I'll go OK. And at the end of the day, what we want to do is then actually see how it's going to play, and we can hit the play button here. You can see it's playing, or if it's in the slideshow, let me just stop it, you could actually make it play not on click but automatically. So the sound will therefore automatically start as soon as the slide appears, particularly if we move it up. Looking at this animation pane, I would click this sound and I'd move it up, and it would then be part of the slide, so it would automatically be the first thing. So it needs to be first and then automatic, and it would therefore play automatically the first thing, and it would just keep playing across all slides from that point on until we pressed escape. So you've actually got quite a few playback tools that you can apply both to your sound and to your video files.